Hi student, this is Mr. Shinde Chitramra, Assistant Professor, Sanjeevani Mahavidyalaya Chapoli. Dear student, this is our second lecture to your first class of Analytical Chemistry. So, in this lecture, we are actually going to start your syllabus of paper first. That is, title of paper is what? The General Analytical Chemistry first, and the topic for that unit first, scope and importance of analytical chemistry. So here, introduction to the analytical chemistry is the first topic of this unit first. So let's begin with this. So the introduction to the analytical chemistry. The analytical chemistry is old as a chemistry, same as a chemistry, but analytical chemistry acts as a foundation for other branches of chemistry. So it makes a platform for the other branches of chemistry. It helps in many things to the other branches of chemistry, such as what? Organic, inorganic, physical, medicinal, pharmaceutical. So such type of chemistry is depend upon the what? The analytical chemistry. In the fact, the science of chemistry come into existence as a result of human inquisitiveness to understand the nature of extraordinary variety of matter and surrounded him, and his knowledge was obtained by analyzing different types of materials. So as you know that students, our surrounding will get the different types of matter, but we are not able to analyze what the identify which type of component present in this matter. So analytical chemistry helps extraordinarily to what the analysis of matter and what type of component present in a given matter. So this is what the most need for the analytical chemistry. A complex material on the analysis can give rise to a number of new and simpler constituents. So after analysis, so we'll get the what type of component present in a given matter. So simply what, if you want to know about the component present in a given mixture that you have already analyzed in the 12th class, that is what the analysis of the radicals, that is ions present in the given mixture. So we are able to determine whether the radical present in the given analysis is acidic or basic. So with the help of this analysis, analytical chemistry is what able to analyze the given constituent. So each of the constituent can be further analyzed, and in this process is continued as a stage will come when constituent will not give anything new. Such a constituent is called as an element. So after that, if you got a matter, or you are going to what analyze the matter, that is up to what each constituent will get the each constituent, but after one limit is come or reach that the further analysis of that constituent is not possible, that part of the matter is known as an element. So thus the concept of an element as a substance which cannot be broken down into something simpler by ordinary chemical methods arose from analytical data on different substances. So this is the element. It is what element is further not what broke down into the another simpler ordinary what the parts. So this is known as a element. Then the construction of chemical balance provided a quantitative aspects of chemical analysis. Means what? If you want to measure the weight of that constituent present or what the given analyte, then such is done by with the help of what the balance, analytical balance, chemical balance, that is what the, and this construction of this balance gives the what quantitative aspect of chemical analysis, means the amount of that constituent is measured with the help of what the balance, that is what the chemical balance. With this development, the study of analytical chemistry stimulated quantitative approach to the various problem of chemistry. So this helps to the quantitative measurements, and a chemical reaction were studied on the basis of qualitative and quantitative changes that occur. This result in the discovery of several new compounds and the 5 laws of chemical combination. So it's very helpful. uh, uh, Analytical chemistry is very helpful in the other aspects, such as what chemical reaction were studied on the basis of qualitative and quantitative changes that occurred. This results the discovery of several new compounds and 5 laws of the chemical combinations. So, in an attempt to theoretically explain these laws, Dalton developed the atomic theory, which played a tremendous role in developing the chemistry into a quantitative experience and was mainly preparative in the nature and centered around the empirical synthetic method. So this is in the attempt of theoretically explanations of all these 5 laws. Dalton developed the atomic theory, and which played a tremendous role in developing the chemistry into the quantitative experience, and was mainly preparative in nature and centered around the empirical synthetic methods. The introduction of analytical approach brought about the revolutionary transformation from magic and alchemic to quantitative scientific chemistry. So, generally, what is analytical chemistry? Analytical chemistry is nothing but an analytical chemistry is a science of chemical characterization and deals with the qualitative and quantitative and structural analysis of matter. So, analytical chemistry is the science of chemical characterization and deals with qualitative, quantitative and structural analysis of matter. So, simply what? तर एनालिटिकल केमिस्ट्री का आहे? एनालिटिकल केमिस्ट्री एक सायन्सची ब्रँच आहे जी कॅरेक्टरायझेशनचा अभ्यास करते. कॅरेक्टरायझेशन अँड व्हॉट वी डील्स विथ द क्वालिटेटिव्ह अँड क्वांटिटेटिव्ह as well as the structural analysis of matter. The second definition of analytical chemistry is the science of chemical characterization. It is what? Science of chemical characterization and deals with the methods and techniques used in the chemical analysis. So simply this is the science of chemical characterization and deals with the methods and techniques used in the chemical analysis. Then what is chemical analysis? So chemical analysis deals with the qualitative and quantitative and structural analysis of the matter. So chemical analysis deals with qualitative, quantitative and structural analysis of the matter. So qualitative analysis concerned with the identification of one or more constituent present in a sample. So it is what? Related to qualitative analysis. And what is quantitative analysis? Quantitative analysis is concerned with the determination of amount or quantities one or more constituent present in a sample. What is quantitative analysis? It is quantitative analysis is concerned with determination of amount or quantities one or more constituent present in the sample. So quantitative means what? To measure the quantities, amount of substance, that is constituent present in a given matter. Then next, this is what the scope of analytical chemistry. This is what very important thing. That is what this is not the topic of your syllabus, but I am interestingly added this topic in this presentation, because if you choose an analytical chemistry as your subject, optional subject, then what are the opportunities, what is the scope of this analytical chemistry in the future, what in the other branches of science, how this analytical chemistry helps in your building your career. So here, what scope of analytical chemistry? The scope of analytical chemistry is a very wide, and it is equal to the scope of any technological disciplines. Means what? If you use the what that engineering and such a type of scope is there for the analytical chemistry for technological discipline. Analytical chemistry is concerned with the science of chemical characterization and deals with the methods and techniques used in the chemical analysis. So this is what the technical means. What here? What the technological discipline? So here is the so many instrumental techniques are there. So many analytical techniques are there, where what you have to learn, and it is what better for your future career, and you will what you have the most. You will have the number of job opportunities in the different industries and different fields of the sciences. So it deals with the development of new methods and technologies, new methods and techniques which are useful in qualitative and quantitative and structural analysis of matter. The analytical chemist has solved the analytical problem faced in the field of chemistry, biochemistry, medicine, pharmacy, physics, biology, engineering science, geology, archaeology, environmental science, astronomy, metallurgy, agriculture, and the other branches of science. Means what? In all branches of science which depends upon the analytical chemistry. Means what? You have the bright future in the bright future in the future. So you have many job opportunities in the different disciplines of the sciences as well as the industries. So the analytical chemistry has to solve the analytical problem faced in the field of chemistry, biochemistry, medicine, pharmacy, physics, biology, engineering science, geology, archaeology, environmental science, astronomy, metallurgy, agriculture, and in the other branches of science. So what are the job opportunities you have in the future, that is will get in the future? So you can prepare for industry level posts such as analytical chemist, because in the industry there is what the qualitative one department is there that is known as a quality control department in the any chemical industries, any cosmetic industries, any pharmaceutical industries. So there is the required a chemist, that is what analytical chemist or analyst. So in this, what analytical chemist is the first job opportunity you will have in the future after what completion of degree and PG in the analytical chemistry. Biomedical chemist is there, another future that is opportunities for the job, and chemical engineering associate is there. The another one is the industrial research scientist is there, lab chemist is there, material technologist is there, production chemist is there, production officer is there, quality controller is there, research and development director is there, research and development manager is there, safety and health environment specialist is there. So many job opportunities in many fields of the science as well as the many fields of technology as well as the many fields of industries, where what you will want to do job will get the job by what the completing degree with analytical chemistry subject. So there are so many jobs, lots of job opportunities are there in the analytical chemistry. So you can you can be an analytical chemist, biomedical chemist, chemical engineering associate, industrial research scientist, lab chemist, material technologist, production chemist, production officer, quality controller, a research and development director, research and development manager, safety, health and environment specialist. Rather than if you if you have chances or opportunities to do your PGs, that is what the post graduation MSc in the MSc Chemistry, MSc Analytical Chemistry, MSc Drug Chemistry, MSc Organic Pharmaceutical Chemistry, MSc Physical and Materials Chemistry, and Master in Business and Administration, that is MBA also. So I welcome all the students and for your bright future to select the analytical chemistry as your optional subject. Thank you. Thanks a lot. You have any queries, any doubts about these topics, please do not hesitate to ask the question. Please comment the questions in comment box and I will try to answer. So thank you.